What's your reaction, Marcus, to hearing this initially?
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Listen, we talked about this last year where Russell Wilson put the teams out there of potential trade partners, but we've had all of this conversation about Denver getting Aaron Rodgers and what that would make them as a football team. I don't think anybody in Denver is unhappy about what transpired today. Russell Wilson, along with those weapons, along with the idea that Nathaniel Hackett is there to run a high-powered offense, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, along with Russell Wilson's ability to throw the deep ball, scramble ability, Javonte Williams in the backfield. This team is now complete from a defensive and offensive standpoint, because we know when you have a franchise quarterback, when you have a guy that can win you some games, even though you may not be playing at your highest level, you have a shot when you get into the playoffs. Fully expect Denver to be in the playoffs, and y'all, think about this division. Oh, my God.
Woo.
I'm going to save some meat on the bone for Woody. I'm too lit about this one.
Hey, Swagoo, man, I had to take off my coat, my jacket from earlier today because I needed room to operate with all this news dropping down on us right now, because I'm so crunk about all this news. This is what we live for today, man. But listen, when we talk about Russell Wilson, here's the thing. I've been saying for the Seattle Seahawks, it was time to kind of rebuild and break this thing down. Because if you look at the Seattle Seahawks, even with Russell Wilson, they were fourth in the division, okay? So now if you're the Seattle Seahawks, you've now started the process of rebuilding this whole thing. And you've gotten picks, you've gotten players. But that's the easy part. The easy part is trading away a player like Russell Wilson and gathering all these assets. The hard part is going to be to execute and all those type of things. So that's what we're in wait-and-see mode on the Seattle Seahawks as far as how this whole thing is going to unfold in the future. But for the Denver Broncos, to be able to get a Hall of Fame quarterback like Russell Wilson, to go with all those weapons that we talked about on offense, the Cortland Sutton, the Jerry Jeudy, Tim Patrick, KJ Hamler, who's coming back off the ACL, Javonte Williams in the backfield. If you're Russell Wilson right now, boy, you got to be so crunk to be working with all those weapons and Nathaniel Hackett as the offensive mind to orchestrate all that. Great day for the Denver Broncos.
Hey, let me tell you how Russell Wilson thinks here. I think that we all look at Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert, and the fact that he has to face them. I think that he thinks that they have to face him the other way around. And this is a situation where in a quarterback carousel, we now have Rodgers back to Green Bay. We have Russell Wilson in Denver. We have another team added to the potential quarterback mix in Seattle. And now we go on to the next quarterback in the carousel. Deshaun Watson, Jimmy Garoppolo. What's going to happen with the uncertainty in the legal situation surrounding Deshaun Watson? What about Jimmy Garoppolo, who's now going to bid for him? Because let me say this. There were at least a dozen teams, minimum, that inquired about the availability of Russell Wilson. One team got Russell Wilson, 11 others did not, and one team traded him away. So that quarterback carousel that we've been talking about and covering throughout the offseason is going to continue spinning as the options continue to diminish.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.